These 4 members are joined it. Okay, so let's wait for a man. Right. Okay. So in the yesterday class, so we have discussed about an operator. Okay. So operator is nothing but a symbol or sign, so which operates on operands. So to some evaluate some value, right? Okay, and we have different types of operators depending upon the operands used. Okay, so number of operands depending upon the number of operands used in a statement. Okay, so we'll declare and then we will classify that. Okay, so according to that, so we have classified the operators into 3 categories. One is a unary operator, binary operator, and ternary operator. Okay, unary operator is that, so the operator which operates on only one operand. Okay, only one operand. Binary operators are the operators which operates on two operands. Okay, ternary operators are operators so which operates on 3 operands. Question mark and then colon are the best example for ternary operators, right? So we'll take first the unary operators. Okay, unary operators. Unary operator has only one operand, as we know. They evaluate before any other operation. Before any other operation. Containing them. Gets evaluated. Okay. They will add before any other operation containing them gets evaluated. Okay. So it contains only one operand. Okay, so we'll look after which are the unary operators. Okay, so here is the operator. Make it 2 columns and the name. So what we call that operator, and then function. Function nothing but what is the task it performs. Function, right? Yesterday we have given example for unary operators, right? So this is one of the unary operator which operates on only one operand. Okay, so what is this? What is this? Yesterday only we have discussed. Even in punctuators we have discussed, right? Okay, right? What do you mean by punctuator? Sai Sharan, Mr. Sai Sharan, what do you mean by punctuator? Yesterday concept. What do you mean by punctuator? In the plural form, we will call it as a punctuators, more than one. Punctuator and rainappa. Sai Sharan, are you there?
C++ normal C++.
C++, in C++, with respect to, so ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಾನು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದೆ. Otherwise, it will be in C++, right? A punctuator is a
symbol which
sign or a symbol, again syntactic and semantic meaning in the program, C++ program. Okay, so here what is this exclamatory sign indicates that? What is this indicates that? What is this exclamatory sign indicates? What is this exclamatory sign indicates? So I told you about logical operators and or not. Okay, this is logical not, right? This is logical not. Okay, so what is its function? What is the function of logical not? Why we use logical operators? This is also I told in the earlier classes. Okay, what is the purpose
If it is used with is equals to, it simplifies it. It is not equal to that.
That becomes a relational operator. Okay, so it will be along. We will use with along assignment operator, that is equal. Then it becomes
Logical.
this is logical operator. So then it becomes relational operator. That's what we say. Okay, along with assignment operator. Okay, adu ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು, but ಅದನ್ನ binary operators ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತದೆ, right? Relational operators will comes under binary. ಆಡಿಯೋ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. Is that clear now? ಈಗ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ಸಾಯಿ ಶರಣ್?
Yes sir, yes sir.
Right? Okay, so this logical and indicates that, okay, so but along with the assignment operator, then it becomes a relational operator. So until here, so it remains as logical not. Okay, so unary, and it operates on one operand. Okay, right? Logical not. If the condition is true, it makes it false. If the condition false, it makes it true, right? Condition true idre false ಮಾಡಿಸುತ್ತೆ, false idre true ಮಾಡಿಸುತ್ತೆ. Okay, negation, it negates, right? Okay, so if it is not of A, then it is A, right? If it is not, then it will be A. Negates. Okay, negation symbol. So you can call this a negation symbol. So ನಾವು ಇದನ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬಳಸ್ತೇವೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಯೂಶಲಿ ಇನ್ವರ್ಟರ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬಳಸ್ತೇವೆ. Inverter, UPS. Okay, whenever the power is switched off. Okay, so whenever the power is switched off, okay, it will be called as a false. False indicates that 0. Then UPS or inverter will get turned on. Right? Practical application I am saying about logical not. Right? And then, so if it is power is switched on, then the inverter will be turned off. Okay, so this is what we call logical diagram. Okay, truth table and logical diagram. Second PUC ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಬೂಲಿಯನ್ ಆಲ್ಜಿಬ್ರಾದಲ್ಲಿ. So not ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ true ಇದ್ರೆ ನೋಡಿ, true ಇದ್ರೆ false ಬರ್ತದೆ. So false ಇದ್ರೆ true ಬರ್ತದೆ. Right? Okay, 0 indicates that false, 1 indicates that true. Okay, if it is the condition is true, then it returns false. If the condition false, it returns true. Negation, it reverses the value, it reverses the result. Okay, not. Okay now, is that clear? Right? Shall we go? with the next. Okay, and so this is also we have considered as a punctuator as well as unary operator. Okay, and okay. So this is address of. This indicates that address of used to give address of the operand. Address of the operand. Okay. Next. ಇದನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಇದನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಡೇಟಾ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? Ones complement, two's complement use ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? 0, if the value is 0, it will be written in ones. If the value is 1, it will be written in zeros. Okay, so this is also known as complement. Ones complement operator. It will be known as ones complement. Right now, usually ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಬರ್ತಿರ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ones complement ಇದೆ ತರ ಬರ್ತಿರ್ತೀವಿ. Ones complement, two's complement ಅಂತ. Okay, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಆಪರೇಟರ್ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. Okay, so ones complement, two's complement ಇದೆ ತರ ಬರ್ತಿರ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು usually, right? ಇದನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿ.
Yes,
Right?
sir.
What is the purpose of ones complement?
It changes all zeros to ones.
1 to 0.
Zeros.
Okay. After that, ones complement plus 1.
1 gives 2's complement.
Complement. Okay. So this is the operator indicates that ones complement. Okay. So ones complement, the purpose is converts 1 into 0 and 0 into 1. That's it. Okay. Right. Okay. Next, asterisk. Star operator. Asterisk. We will call it as asterisk. Okay. So this operator used along with pointer variable. Pointer variable star. Okay. ನೋಡಿ ಸೊ ನೆನ್ನೆ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಸೈನ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಹೇಳಿದೆ, ಮೈನಸ್ ಸೈನ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಹೇಳಿದೆ. ಈವನ್ asterisk is also be used as unary as well as binary. Okay, so if it is just it will be used as it will be called as a pointer variable, right? This what we call now pointer variable. ಇದನ್ನ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಈಗ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ pointer variable ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Okay, suppose if it is used in between two operands, binary operator ತರ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ this will be called product multiplication. Okay, so if it is used in single operand, then it will be called pointer variable. Pointer variable is the variable, it identifies the address of other variable. Okay, for x, y, z like that. Okay, idu munde concept barutte. Okay, so C++ ನಲ್ಲಿ pointers anta. Okay, it identifies the address of other variable. Pointer variable is the variable which points the address of the other variable. Okay, address ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತದಲ್ಲ ಇದು ampersand ಈಗ just ಬರ್ದಿ ನೋಡಿ. So the previous operator and second operator ನೋಡಿ ಇದೆ. Okay, next after the star the plus, unary plus. This will be called unary plus. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇಂಪ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ HASH ಅಂತ, ರೈಟ್?
Yes, sir.
ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇದು ಡಿಕ್ಷನರಿ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಆಶ್ ಸೈನ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ ಇದು ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ವಿಲ್ ಕಾಲ್, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಇದಿದೆಯಲ್ವಾ ಇದು, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಅಮೆರಿಕನ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್, ಸೊ ಇಷ್ಟು ಮಾತ್ರ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ಅದು ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷ್ English. Okay, both will be agreed, but usually so no issue that. Okay, as in dictionary. So I am telling you. But software ಎಲ್ಲ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡೋರೆಲ್ಲ ಯಾರು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಮೆರಿಕನ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಶುವಲಿ ಇದನ್ನು ಬರೀತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಬರೀತಾರೆ, ನೋ ಇಶ್ಯೂ ದಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ವಿಲ್ ರೈಟ್. ಈಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, HTML ನ ತೆಗೆದಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ. HTML is there one chapter, right? Hypertext markup language. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ COLOR ಬರೀಬೇಕು.
Yes,
Okay,
sir. We had in 10th.
We don't have any option. COLOR ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಬಟ್ ನಾವು ಬರೆಯೋದು ಯಾವಾಗ ಬರೀತೀವಿ? ಯೂಶುವಲಿ ಬರೆಯೋವಾಗ UR ಅಂತ ಬರೀತೀವಿ, ಹೌದಾ? ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಅದು PG ಕಲರ್ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ PG ಕಲರ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, ಎರರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ.
Yes, sir. ಕಲರ್ ಅದು ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ.
ಕಲರ್ ಬರಲ್ಲ, ಬ್ಲಾಂಕ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಕಲರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀರ ಅದು ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. HTML
ಸರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಡಿಫಾಲ್ಟ್ ಕಲರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ.
ಡಿಫಾಲ್ಟ್ ಕಲರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ್ದಂದ್ರೆ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್. ಓಕೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಲರ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡಬಹುದು ಗೊತ್ತಾ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ? ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯು ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್?
ಸರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಾವು ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಎರಡೇ ಕಲರ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಸರ್, ರೆಡ್ ಬ್ಲೂ ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಗೂ ಹಾಕ್ತಿಲ್ಲ,
ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗಿವ್ ಅರೌಂಡ್ 256 ಕಲರ್ಸ್. 256 colors combination. Okay, so and only we can give 16 basically, right? 16 hexadecimal colors ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. Okay, so we can mix up. Okay, so COLOUR ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಾನು. both are no issue with that. Okay, so spelling, but ನಾವು ಯಾವ ಕೋಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು ಬರಿಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನೇ ಬರಿಬೇಕು. ash or ash, HASH or ASH. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ash ಗೆ ನಾವು ಸೈನ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದೆ ನಾನು, ash sign. Right?
Yes, sir.
It's a symbol. Right, unary plus. Used to represent positive integer. Next, unary minus. Okay, used to represent negative integer. Next, plus plus. What is this plus plus? What is this plus plus? We are using plus plus. C plus plus. Arithmetic operator. You this plus is arithmetic operator.
Relational operator.
All the arithmetical operators are binary operators. Binary operators, and it operates on 2 operands. Okay, without 2 operands you can't perform any arithmetic operations, right? Will you agree? At least you must have 2 set of operands, then only we can perform arithmetical operation, either addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, remainder, whatever, mean, mode, median, whatever. You must have at least 2 operands, right? No, what is this plus plus? Oh god, ಇದನ್ನ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಯಾಕೆಲ್ಲ ಮರ್ತ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಸುಮುಖ್, what is this plus plus? It increases the value by 1. Okay, so programming ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ,
Increment. Yes, sir.
It increments the value by 1. Right? Okay na, so iteration ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ನೆನಪಿದ್ಯಾ?
Yes, sir.
Program to generate the numbers from 1 to 10 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ 50 to 100 ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ತಿರ್ಗಾ ಮತ್ತೆ ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ನೆನಪಿದ್ಯಾ? We use this plus plus symbol and minus minus. So plus plus indicates that increment operator. Increment operator used to increment the operand value by by what?
1.
1.
By 1. Okay, so like that, so minus minus. Okay, so this is decrement operator. Decrement operator is used to decrease the operand value by 1. Decrease the operand value by 1. Right? So this is all about the unary operators. So these are all the unary operators which operates on only one operand. Right? And so we need to remember this operator and what we call that. So name of that operator and then what is the task it performs. Right? Is that clear? Is that clear? Okay, next. So take down as a note. Next. Okay. No. Increment and decrement operators. Increment and decrement operators. Okay, so what do you mean by increment operator? Okay, and also we have two types of increment and as well as decrement operator. So I'll tell you about that. So first of all, so we define so increment operator increases the value of the operand by 1. This is represented by plus plus example I plus plus next I plus 1 I plus plus I plus 1 I plus 2, so whatever the values you can add to that. Okay, next decrement operator decreases the value operand by 1. This is represented by minus minus. Right? So this the example we can give like this: I minus minus, I minus 1, I minus 2, like that. Right? Incrementation, decrementation. Okay, so increment is used to increase the value by 1. So variable, it may be constant. So whatever the identifier we use, okay, so increase the value by 1. Okay, so constant means integer constant, I'm saying, right? Integer constant, so we have three types again: decimal integer constant, octal integer constant, and what?
Hexadecimal integer constant.
Integer constant, right? Okay, so don't think that's constant, an identifier which never changes its value, it never loses its value during the execution of the program. Don't think that integer constant, and specifically I'm saying it as an integer constant, right? Okay, you can increase the value by 1. So with the help of the support of the increment operator, you can decrease the value by 1 with the help of the decrement operator. Okay, next, prefix increment, prefix decrement, postfix increment, postfix decrement. Okay.
Not a
First one. Not a layer. Okay, ಇದನ್ನ subheading ನಲ್ಲಿ A B ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡಿ. Right? So prefix increment and decrement. Prefix increment, decrement. Prefix increment or decrement. Right? Prefix increment increase the value of operand first, then it assigns the value. Assigns the value to the operand. Value to the operand. Okay. Next. Prefix decrement. Okay, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ example ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ ಈಗ. See here. Right? So ನಾನು A ಅಂತ ತಗೋತೀನಿ. So say some value, any value. Right? See here, prefix increment increases the value of the operand first. Later on, it assigns the value to the operand. Okay, first prefix increment. We are saying it is a prefix increment. Okay, so it increases the value of the operand by 1 first. After that, so it assigns the value to the operand. Okay, so say some value to the A. 5. Okay, so immediately the A is increased with, okay, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಏನು ಬರೀತೀನಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ plus A ಅಂತ ತಗೋತೀನಿ, right? Okay, then what the value becomes? A. 6. Later on it assigns the value, right? First it increments. After that
assigns the value.
After that it assigns the value.
It's variable first increment
ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. So we call it as a prefix incrementation. Prefix incrementation. Okay, so ನೋಡಿ ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ? Here it is the operand. So here I have written plus A, prefix increment operator. Okay, is that clear? Right? Okay, write down the example also. Right? So first of all, it increases the value of the variable by 1. After that, it assigns the value. Right? Next, prefix decrement, the same thing. So I'll take this as a decrement. Okay, idaitalla idagidiya? Is that clear, this one?
Yes, sir.
Right? Prefix decrement. Okay, write down below that only. I am changing it, but you don't change, you need to write. You can't overwrite. It decreases the value first and assigns the value of the operand. Okay, I will consider the same example. So here I will give prefix decrement. Okay, so what's the value becomes now? What's the value? What's the value becomes?
4.
Okay, so first it decrements. After that, it assigns the value. Decrements. Right? Is that clear? Hi, Tyler.
Yes, sir.
First of all, it decreases the value. Later on, it assigns the value. That's it. Okay. So we call it as a prefix decrement now. Prefix decrement. Okay. Next, B. We'll take postfix increment and decrement. Postfix increment, decrement. Right? Postfix increment. First, we will take postfix increment. Increases the value of the operand okay, put it chain over. Okay, you just put the heading. So postfix increment or decrement. Postfix increment first assigns the value to the operand. Later on, it increases the operand value by 1. First it assigns, after that it increases the value by 1. Only the difference is, so prefix increases first, after that it assigns. So postfix, first it assigns, later on it increases the value. So both for the same purpose. Okay, prefix and then postfix, so it will be the same for the same purpose. Incrementation is to increase the value by 1 and the decrement is used to decrease the value by 1. But here the postfix increment first assigns the value. First it assigns the value, later on it increases the value by 1. Okay, so say some other examples. So okay, so B,
Bigger number, less number.
yeah, any number.
21.
21. Okay, so here I am giving B plus plus. What is B plus plus? What is this plus plus here? What is this indicates? No.
Postfix increment.
Postfix, we need to say it as a postfix increment. Okay, first here assigns the value. Okay, first it assigns the value of the variable, right? After that it increases
The value 22. Generally, of course, fix are something.
baribodu prefix. So usually, so we use postfix increment and postfix decrement. Increments. Incrementation, you can write incrementation. First assigns the value, after that, so it increases the value by 1. Okay, so we call it as a postfix increment. Okay, is that clear? Postfix increment. Okay, right? Shall we go with the postfix decrement? Go. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. Sir, the board is going blur, sir.
Is it clear now?
Yes, sir, now clear.
Okay, so shall I erase this? Okay, now it is postfix decrement. Okay, let it be long. Postfix decrement first assigns the value of the operand. Later on, it decreases the operand value. By 1. Okay, so let it be this example only. Okay, so I'll consider b minus minus. First, it assigns the value to the b, and then later on it decreases. Okay, so instead of incrementation, you need to write here decrementation and decrease the value by 1. Decrementation. That's only the difference. Both prefix increment and decrement, postfix increment and decrement will be used for the same purpose. Okay, so in the prefix increment and decrement, what happens? First increases, first decreases, after that it assigns the value. But in postfix increment and decrement, first assigns the value, later on that increments or decrements.
20.
It becomes
So
now
is equals to 20.
20, right? Decrementation. 22. So when it increments, okay, so when it decrements, so it will become 20. First assigns the value, later on it decrements. Okay, the value by 1 of the operand. Okay. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Right, next,
Yes,
binary
sir.
operators. Binary operators. Binary operators. Right. So as we know, so binary operator operates on binary operators
2 operands.
operates on 2 operands. Binary operators operates on 2 operands, and they are arithmetic, comma relational, comma logical, comma bitwise, and finally assignment operator. These are all the binary operators we call, so which operates on 2 operands. Arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators, bitwise operators, and assignment operator. Which is the assignment operator?
Equal.
Is equals to.
Equal to. Equal to is the assignment operator. Okay, only one is that. Okay, so ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಸೇರಿಸಿ ನಾವು ಆಪರೇಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಪರೇಟರ್ ಇರೋದೇ ಒಂದು. ಯಾವುದು equal sign. Equal sign indicates that assignment operator, which assigns the value to the identifier. Right? It may be a constant, it may be a variable. Okay? Right. So first of all, we will take here arithmetic operators. Okay, so binary operators are operates on the 2 operands. They are arithmetic, relational, logical, bitwise, assignment operators, right? Okay, so first of all, we will take arithmetic operators. Okay, I won't say anything about this. You need to write about arithmetic operators. These are the basic operators, right? Operator, description, so next function. Okay, plus. So what is this indicates? Plus, what is the function?
Adding of value.
Addition.
ತಿರ್ಗಾ ಮತ್ತೆ explanation ಎಲ್ಲ ಬೇಡ, ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ತಲೆನೋವು. Next, minus subtraction. Next, what is this? Asterisk. So there we use in unary operator. So it will be called as a pointer variable. Okay, so it makes a variable into a pointer variable. Okay, and it finds the address of the other variable. So asterisk. So it is for multiplication. It brings out the product. Next. What is this? Front slash.
Front slash.
No. Backslash we used in the escape sequence. Okay. This is float division, that is integer division. Okay. If we operate on the numerical numbers, okay, if you want to generate or print any strings, so we use a front slash. Okay. So front slash now illi biga barita ideve. So we won't use it as a escape sequence. Okay. It is used to divide any two numerical numbers. Right? Okay. So what is this? Front slash. So this is used for division. Next, this is percentage symbol. Okay, use it to find the remainder. Is that clear? Simple operator. Next. Okay, is that clear?
1 minute, sir.
Next.
1 minute, sir. I'm writing.
Huh?
I am writing, sir. 1 minute.
Plus, minus, asterisk, division, front slash, and then percentage.
Completed, sir.
Right. Next, relational operators. Relational operators. Right. So tell me about relational operators. So arithmetic operators are used on numerical values or digit. Okay. So to perform arithmetic operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and finding remainder of division of two numbers. Right. So what about the relational operators? Why it is used for? The arithmetic operators now usually common maybe first standard in the 10th standard common so that's already known. For what purpose we use relational operators?
Compared to
So here it's an operand. Okay, so we can compare any two expressions, operands. Okay, variables. Can we say?
Yes, sir.
Right? Relational operators are used to compare minimum we require two operands. So we are calling it as a binary operator, right? Two operands. We'll say not a variable, not a constant. So simply we'll say operands, right? Used to compare two operands. Next. So this operators also use it to define a relationship between two operands. Relationship between two operands. Okay, it may be a variable, it may be a constant, whatever. I am saying it as an operand. That's it. Okay. Next, relational operators gives the result. Result after comparison. After comparison, either in terms of zero and one. Here, zero represents. What does the zero represent?
False.
Yes. Tell me. Zero represents false,
False.
and one represents
True.
that's. Okay, relational operators are used to compare two operands. It may be a variable, or it may be a quantity, or it may be a constant. Okay, so this operator is also used to define the relationship between two operands, right? Relationship greater than, greater or equal, lesser than, lesser or equal or not equal, like that. Okay, so relational operators gives the result. So after the comparison ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನು ಬರಬೇಕು ನಮಗೆ? So we need a result, right? Rama is taller than Shama. A is bigger than B, like that. So after that, what we need to get finally, ultimately,
A is greater than.
right? So we must give some conclusion. The conclusion itself is called result. Okay, so the result should be in the terms of zeros and ones. It won't say so it is true or false. It will give the result in terms of zeros and ones. Zero represented that, so it is false. One represent that, so it is true.
False, true.
Right. So example ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. Okay, ಇದನ್ನ ಬರೆಯಿರಿ. ಆಯ್ತಾ ಇದು? Okay. Zero indicates that false. So one indicates that true. Okay. Is that clear? So idaita idu?
Yes, sir.
For example, you assign some value here for A and B. Okay, tell me any value for A and B.
5 and 6.
Any value.
17.
7 here, 17. Okay. A is greater than B. What is this statement?
False.
Okay,
False.
so it gives the result in terms of 0. Okay,
Zero.
we need to get understand if it is 0, then it will be called is equivalent of the false, right? Right? And then A is equal to B. Okay, what is that? Again 0. It is a false,
False.
right? A is not equal to B. This is true.
True.
Right? Next, B is greater than or equal to A.
False.
One condition here, true. B is greater. It's not equal, but it is greater than A. Then it will be true. What happens here?
True.
Right? Okay. So greater than, greater or equal.
A smaller
Next
than
one.
B. A smaller than B.
A is lesser than B. Again, it is true. Then not equal, greater, lesser or equal. Okay. B is lesser than or equal to A. So what happens here?
False.
Right? So this is how we are going to analyze the relational operator. So it identifies the relationship between two operands and it compares the two data elements found here. Okay, they are the operands. Okay, according to that value, so it will perform the operation. Okay, relational operation, and it finds the relation between two operands and gives the results in terms of zeros and ones. Zero indicates that false, one indicates that true. That's it. Okay, right. So artha aita?
Yes, sir.
Artha aita? Relational operators artha aita? Is that
Yes,
clear,
sir.
everyone? Right? Okay. Next, so we'll write the operators, relational operators. Okay, just you write down that. So you know that the purpose. So I have written that the example. So operators and description. Right? You just write down this. Okay, so this is greater than. Next term. Lesser than. Next. Greater or equal. Next. Lesser or equal. Here. Equal to. Next. Not equal to. Okay. Right? So this is all about the relational operators, right? So we'll discuss tomorrow the logical operators. Okay, logical operators are used to combine two or more relational expressions. Okay, and or not, right? And or not are the logical operators. Okay, so we'll discuss tomorrow class, right? Okay, so is that clear? Any doubts in this session?
I think so.
No doubts.
Simple concepts, right? Okay, so bye everyone. Tomorrow I'll continue.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.